What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And guys, I'm going to be talking about a TV station called The CW today. You know The CW. A bunch of great shows in the past, like Supernatural, Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, and a bunch of other shows, including a TV show I'm in the process of watching called Walker. A reboot of Walker, Texas Ranger. And that show has ended after 5 seasons. And the actor Jared Padalecki has slammed the CW about how it's dying. You know it's dying. I mean, NXT is going to a dying brand, a dying community, a dying channel. And I'm here to talk about it and how Jared Padalecki is right, who plays on Walker as Walker, and also Sam from Supernatural. So let's talk about this. So I have on here Jared Padalecki fires back at the CW following Walker's cancellation after 5 seasons being on the air. And Jared Padalecki has been on the CW for over 27 years. And I'm going to list some shows off. I think I already did that, but I'm going to do it again. But after I tell you what he said. So Jared Padalecki is 41 years old. And he criticizes the network for canceling his show. So Jared Padalecki criticizes the CW following Walker's cancellation. I'm just being brutally honest here. Jared Padalecki is saying good riddance to the CW following the cancellation of his latest show, Walker. The longtime CW star who previously starred on Gilmore Girls and Supernatural opened up in a new Variety interview about his displeasure with the network that recently canceled a modern reboot of Walker, Texas Ranger, on which he served on as a producer. The show was ordered straight to series in 2020 during the pandemic, with Padalecki taking on the role of Texas Ranger Cordell Walker, following 15 seasons hunting and killing monsters on Supernatural's hunting supernatural monsters as Sam Winchester. Just before their 4th season, Walker Independence also got canceled. That meant the Walker writers were unable to plan for the episode to double as a series finale, meaning many cliffhangers were up in the air for that show. For Padalecki, the news was heartbreaking. I really would have done the show forever. I just loved the character. I loved that I got to be in Austin with my family. I love the cast and crew. He tells Variety. However, the actor also got some canon about some shows behind the scenes. Following the resignation of longtime chairman and CEO Mark Padowies in October of 2022, shifts in CW's leadership has convinced with several changes to the network. As you know, we are getting NXT because this guy wants it. Nobody watches NXT anymore, folks. Nobody in the damn world. Screw that show. All we watch is NXT pay-per-views. And on occasion, we watch NXT on television. When anytime like a John Cena comes on, anytime with a Cody Rhodes comes on, we watch. When have we actually watched like a whole thing? I watched it back when it was good. 2018 to 2020. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Finn Balor was NXT champion. I even watched it when Dolph Ziggler was on NXT. Yeah, guys. Dolph Ziggler was NXT champion. Remember that? You want to forget it. But yeah. So, along with Walker, Superman and Lois, and All-American Homecoming are set to conclude within the next month, leaving All-American as the only remaining legacy series that has been renewed beyond the current seasons. And even the guy who plays Spencer on All-American is leaving. You want to know why? I'm sorry. Daniel Ezra is not returning to All-American for Season 7. You want to know why that is? Because it's not about these two anymore. The whole show was based around this. There's a reason why he is leaving. Because the whole show is not about him anymore. So now let's go back to Jared Padalecki. So he says, I feel like the CW that I was part of last year is not the CW. Thank God for saying that, Jared Padalecki. I was a part of I was a part of last year is not the CW that I was a part of. Under Mark Padalecki, for that entire almost 20-year stretch, Padalecki explains in a new interview, they're just changing the network around where it's not really going to be on a TV network as much as it's going to be here. Something fun for an hour that you'll never watch again. But hopefully you'll watch it, and it's cheap. I hate to say this, but I'm being honest. I mean, screw it. They can't fire me again, right? I'm just being brutally honest. I think it felt like to me they were looking for a really easy, cheap content that they couldn't fill up time with. Maybe this is what ultimately was downfall, but we weren't ever seeking like, oh, here's an explosion. I'm sorry. For years after its 2006 launch, the CW focused its primetime television on teen and family shows that were popular for the CB and UPN. In addition, and yes, Raw was on UPN. So, in addition to Gilmore Girls, Supernatural, standout hits like One Tree Hill, Gossip Girl, The Vampire Diaries, Riverdale, and the D-Comic Arrowverse shows, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash, and a bunch of... Dude, those were my favorite shows! Supernatural, The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl. All of those were my favorite. And now, they're gone. because the CW decided to cancel all of them. All of them. However, programming seems to shift as those shows tampered off in recent years. And maybe this is what ultimately was our downfall, but we weren't ever seeking like, oh, here's an explosion. Oh, here's a wild cliffhanger where the aliens come down. But here's the next reality star that comes in and takes their clothes off. Padalecki says of Walker, it's never about sensationalism. It was an exploration of everything that life would have to offer. Heartbreak, disappointment, shame, love, becoming an empty nester. And I'm worse than heartbroken that we are not going to expose all of these storylines. As he looks towards the next step, however, Padalecki offers a tense or a tease that will thrill his fans, speaking to rumors that he might reunite with Supernatural co-star Jensen Ackles on The Boys. As we have here with the creator of Supernatural, Eric Cripley. But guys, he explodes in this interview. To wrap up what he's saying, I said this, Cripley, and I texted, he shared, it has not been written yet, but I think he's saying the final season doesn't even film until 2025. So years I'm going to play. So yeah, I'm going to play in Cripley's newest playground. The hell in the cell? You're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker, Jared? I don't think you'll survive that one. I had a great time the first time around on Supernatural, and I'm sure I'll have a great time here too. I love the show. I think it's hilarious and exciting. I love Jared and Eric, Padalecki says. So working with him on a show that I enjoy, The Boys, I'm like, yeah, when do I fly out? Guys, Walker wasn't dead. The show Walker on the CW. I don't know if you guys even watch the CW anymore. I used to watch this, I used to watch all of the DC shows. Like I said, Supernatural. I finished in 10 months, Supernatural on Netflix. I got to watch Supernatural on the CW for 2 seasons. Season 14 and Season 15. So here's another article. Jared Padalecki is dead right slamming the CW for its new direction. Of course, Season 5 won't happen of Walker, as the CW canceled the series. It's just one of many shows falling victim to the network acquired by Nexstar, with reality, sports, and TV shows from Canada that include the spin-off Walker Independence being canceled after 1 season. Can I go down? Padalecki doesn't hold back on his feelings on the CW. He clearly loved the network, given he starred on Supernatural for 15 years. Whoops. I already told you that, but and then I read, and Jared Padalecki is one of my favorite actors of all time. Now, I've seen Supernatural probably 9 times all the way through. And I've seen a bunch of Supernatural episodes forever. But this comes from the CW News. And I don't fault him for this. Jared Padalecki officially says goodbye to the CW network after 3 shows in 24 years on the network. 24 years. Gilmore Girls, Supernatural, and Walker. How many times do I have to say this? The CW is dead. It's been dead for many years. This show caught my eye because Jared Padalecki was in it. Do you think I would have watched Walker, Texas Ranger? A reboot of a show I didn't even watch as a kid. If Jared Padalecki wasn't in it? No! But Jared Padalecki says goodbye after the Gilmore Girls, Supernatural, and Walker. He says goodbye. And the CW is officially over. Like they canceled 98% of the shows. Nothing is good on that thing on that channel anymore. There is nothing to do on that channel. And now we have wrestling on that network. You are just trying to hate me. Every network is trying to hate me. USA got Raw. Fine. Cancel 1 hour of that show. Make it 2. They got Fox. Have SmackDown. Great. It's 2 hours. And now I don't even watch NXT on a regular basis anymore. Tuesdays. Out of wrestling. TNA I can't even watch because I don't get the channel. Why would I watch the CW for NXT? I don't even... This is the only show I watch. I watch on the CW. Walker is the only thing I watch on the CW. And it got canceled. Do you think I'm ever going to go back to the CW again? No. My career with the CW network, I don't even care if NXT's on it. I'm not watching the CW anymore. I'm out. I'm done. And I'm so glad that Jared said this. Because I'll watch Supernatural on Netflix. I'll watch The Boys on Amazon that I think I'm like on season 2 or 3 of that show. I need to restart that show to begin with. I can watch All American on Netflix. I'm still on season 5. They're getting ready to film season 7. I'm not even on that season. Like, God, slow down. But, guys, I don't know your thoughts on this. I mean, one of my favorite actors is gone from the product of the CW. And I thought we were going to get the Supernatural reboot after 5 years. Like they said, put it on Peacock, put it on Amazon, put it on Paramount Plus. But the CW is dead with Netflix, with NXT going in probably this spot. Even though this was on Wednesday nights. But I'm done. After The Flash ended, after Arrow ended, after Legends of Tomorrow ended, and now Walker ended, I'm done. I'm out of the CW game. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to play the game. I'm ready to quit the game on the CW. I'm out. So, guys, all you have to do right now is let me in on your YouTube subscription boxes, on your phones, on your computers, on your tablets, on your PS4s, wherever you get YouTube. I want to be in that subscription box. The only way to do that is to hit and slam the subscribe button right here. Right here. And please leave your comments. I mean, do you think Jared Padalecki is right with the CW officially being dead in the water? There's no fishes to survive it. There's no one looking for electric cords to reboot it. There's no power cords. There's nothing saving this channel. Like I said, I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm putting it down. Press start. Go down. Go down. Quit. Are you sure you want to quit? Quit. Yes. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, is Jared Padalecki right for quitting the CW after 3 shows have stopped production on Jared Padalecki's career? And do you see him going to The Boys? 3 shows. Gilmore Girls canceled. Supernatural canceled. And Walker, after 4 seasons, canceled. Supposed to be a season 5. But guys, all you have to do right now is follow the YouTube buzzards. Yeah. So guys, this has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And I'm out. Peace.